Nerds got words, universe. You ring.
Yes, I did. What is up, Nerds Got Words universe?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
We're here to talk to you today about Addams Family 2.
Yes, we are.
Did it do the Addams Family that we expected it to be, or did it wow miss a tune? I don't know. I tried. Anyways, Addams
What
Family
were you
2.
trying to do?
You know, like make it flow but be off tune.
Like a wah 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 like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Was the whole question throughout the entire film? I was just thinking was this movie necessary?
I mean, the first one was so good that we kind of expected the second one to falter a little bit, but did it falter to the point where it ruined everything for us? It was the true question that we had going into the movie. We're gonna talk about it right now. Spoiler warning for anybody that didn't see it.
You'll be fine. You don't need. It's not a Marvel movie. You don't need to see this one, people.
Yeah, that's true. But still, if you still don't want us to spoil it for you, go click off the video, watch it, and then go click back onto us.
No, we need views.
Well,
just mute.
We know.
Just mute.
We know we need views. Jeez.
Yeah, but anyways, I honestly expected a second one because the first one was so good. You know, they got their good money. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't really know when the first one came out, like the year's difference, like between the first and the second one came out, but I feel like it was a year ago, right? Something like that. Actually, no, 2 years ago. 2 years ago because of the pandemic. That's right. But I just feel that. Well, let me explain what happened first. Essentially, the Addams Family.
Yeah, I believe it came out in 2019.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 2 years, but I was right. Anyway, that doesn't happen often here, but
True.
we start the movie out in a science experiment, like a science fair type of thing, where Wednesday is presenting her experiment, trying to get rid of all the qualities of your family members that you don't want and you find annoying and whatnot.
You know, something that Wednesday would do.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's just annoyed and hates everything, so with her science capabilities, she thought, you know what? Let me just change it.
Yeah.
Let me just, let's combine my uncle with a squid. Or an octopus, I believe.
It was an octopus, yeah.
Let's do it.
She basically squeezed his head. Pink fluid came out, which I'm assuming was their blood, apparently. I didn't know that there was pink blood.
Brain fluid.
Brain fluid, yeah. Well,
Whatever.
that makes sense because it was pink. But anyway, well, what happened was that she mixed the two together and basically
basically her goal was to make her uncle less of a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Because octopuses actually are pretty smart. And in the animation, it showed it solving a Rubik's Cube. Meanwhile, the uncle just ate the Rubik's Cube. And at the end of her experiment, he was able to solve it. And then it was just side effects. And pretty much, at this point, I was just waiting. Because in the first movie, I was like, okay, where's the asshole, right?
Yeah.
And maybe, 10, 20 minutes into the film, it's like, oh, there she is. Blonde bitch.
Yeah.
This one, it was like, where's the asshole? And then it's like
2 minutes later.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 3 minutes into the film, it's like, oh, there he is.
There's the hologram. Holographic dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, he tries to recruit Wednesday to help him, but she doesn't go for it. And then the Addams family decide to take a road trip.
Basically, the dad was feeling like Wednesday was, well, she's a teenager, so in teenager she's in like her quote unquote rebellious phase.
Yeah.
And she just wants to do her own thing and be left alone. And the dad's like, why does she want to be left alone? Hang out with us. We're crazy. Which is true. I would hang out with them.
Yeah.
And to solve this issue, they decide to go on a road trip in this very badass car.
Yeah.
Or trailer, I would say.
Yeah, the camper that they used in the movie was actually pretty cool. They had a little shark stuffed with something over the bar area, and they had a little sleeping area for the lion, which was their pet.
Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty. They had a full-on couch. Did they have a chandelier? I feel like they did.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Something like that. If we're wrong, fact check us.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if they did or not. We don't know. But
there really wasn't much advertising for this either. I mean, what? There was like the Progressive commercial.
The Progressive commercial was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I haven't really seen a trailer. But essentially, Addams Family is just one of those things where it's like you don't need one.
Not really.
Everyone likes the Addams Family.
Yeah, exactly.
Live action or animation, if you like the Addams Family, and you just like to see a crazy ass family do crazy ass shit, the Addams Family. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, from there, this lawyer guy comes in and is exclaiming that Wednesday is not their child, and they think that it's a practical joke that Wednesday's pulling off. They're like, oh, all right, how much did she pay you to do this?
Yeah.
Just to not get her to go on the vacation. But as we come to find out, he is very persistent.
This man was on a hunt. It was crazy.
Yeah, he what's a good comparison to this? Like Boba Fett trying to get his target, like any Star Wars bounty hunter trying to literally get their bounty. That's a perfect example of this.
Yeah, honestly, for real.
Because this man literally
halfway across the United States just to get to Wednesday.
Yeah, he literally went cross country to try and track down Wednesday to bring her to California, which ironically was
where they were going anyways to end their trip.
Yeah,
Death
exactly.
Valley for some reason. Especially Addams Family.
The happiest place on earth. Not Disneyland, people. Not like any other theme park or anything like that. Death Valley.
Yes. Where I think it has the recorded hottest temperature on Earth of 122 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Which in Celsius means math. So we're not going to touch
means math.
Yeah. And here's where my issues kind of immediately arose. I think Wednesday was probably the best candidate for a plot like this because she's smart, she's independent, she does her own thing. However, she looks too much like her mom. Like, did her mom bang this bald dude? That is the only way this is possible. Which, of course, she didn't because she's probably, 95 years old right now?
Give or take, yeah. Even though she does not look 95. 95 looks very good on her.
Yeah, it was just... And that's kind of where the issue came. Wednesday's like, are they not my parents? I'm like, have you not looked in the mirror and then looked at your mom? That's literally... That's you. You just got cloned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll just say this about the aging of her mom. If I got that age factor for my look, I would be very grateful. But
yeah, but you'll be like a pale vampire looking at his ghost.
Yeah, but I'll look very young in my 80s.
Very true.
I'll look like I'm in my 30s or mid 20s when I'm actually 85. But
yeah, that's very true.
But
I think the brother would have been better, but they
The
already.
brother would have been a better candidate because of his love for explosions
But
and
he
just
looked
his.
too much like they pretty much stamped him as a dumbass. So
Yeah,
I think if they told him he was adopted, he wouldn't give a shit.
yeah,
He was like, I don't care. They let me blow stuff up, so I'm gonna chill here. Meanwhile, Wednesday is super smart, independent.
and plots to kill
Every-
Pugsley every single day.
Yeah.
But
So she was the perfect candidate. However, looks wise, I was like, bruh. But it's an animation. It's more tailored toward kids. So I
yeah,
kind of let it slide. Now, just the movie in general, the plot, how it carried out. We both agreed that it felt rushed.
it did. We get that the first one was very good.
The first one was way better than I think anyone expected it to be.
Yeah, I was actually very surprised by the first
That
one.
movie, I was like, you know what? I'll watch it. Okay.
Yeah,
It's cool. I enjoyed it. All right, we're done here. So after, I was like, what the? This was
exactly.
good.
Like what? I was very surprised when I watched the first one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool! They made an animation of the Addams Family. That's awesome.
My literal reaction that I expected for the first one was my literal reaction for this one, for the second one.
Yeah,
It's not that I didn't enjoy it. It was like the first hour or however long it is, was just slow. When them just doing stuff, which had its funny moments.
Yeah,
but
it's not like there were dull moments. There were funny moments in this.
It was
throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, it was definitely Addams Family vibes.
Yeah.
So that's not the problem. The problem was they made that within the first hour, and then the producers are like, they only gave us enough money for the next 30 minutes. So they're like, oh shit, we gotta end this movie.
We spent the whole budget on the first hour. The last half hour, we got cut off at $500.
Yeah,
so.
It was very slow. It was very nice. It was funny. But then when Wednesday, spoiler, but we said that in the beginning, when Wednesday leaves to go find the asshole, essentially, the enemy of the film,
who claims to be Wednesday's father, because apparently the uncle had an old Addams Family
that was just
nursery rhyme where he just juggles all the babies, and he's like, I think I put them all back.
He did, except for that one that fell on the ground. So
yeah,
good for him. You can't. There was like 40 babies in there. 39 out of 40 still in it.
Yeah, but not in this case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's as soon as she leaves, it's like, okay, we only have 30 minutes worth of money left on this film. We got to finish it off. And then it just took off. You're like, oh shit.
It's like you getting your baby back. You're like, he looks pretty different to me. Like, what do you mean? For one thing, my wife and I have black hair. This is a redhead.
No, with genetics, that is possible. They could be both recessive carriers for the red hair gene. However, that's a biology rant for another time.
You're telling me that a child could have red hair from black-haired parents?
Yes. Black hair is dominant, however, if they both have black hair, but they both have the recessive gene for red hair. If you do just a regular Punnett square, one in the 4 kids will have red hair.
Huh.
Well, did you know?
Okay. But anyway, not that I don't like learning about this. I just don't know what the hell he's talking about sometimes.
Yeah, so it kind of took off, honestly. It's like you're going up the roller coaster, and then the last 30 minutes was like, okay, now we're going down.
Yeah, it's just a straight shot down.
And Wednesday was so eager to find her roots that were so skewed as the movie progressed that I felt like she didn't even fact check. Well, she did, but the dad wore a wig, so haha, whatever. You have a weird cop-out answer, but okay.
I mean, I can kind of see how it
I'm not
sense.
surprised.
But my question was, how did he not wake up from that whole thing. She literally tugged on this man's hair.
How'd the wig not fall off?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Addams Family, they're crazy. So
And and another question for me is, yeah, he was wearing a wig. All right, that's cool. She plucked nose hair and mustache
she was
hair.
very thorough.
So,
well, he said he lost all of his hair. So who knows? Maybe he stuffed
even his nose hairs.
They're the Addams Family. They're crazy. Who knows?
Okay. But anyway, what was your favorite part of the whole movie?
I think my favorite part of the whole movie was, honestly, it was the scene with the bikers and the freaking piano. Because what the hell?
Yeah.
No one was expecting that.
I wasn't, honestly.
I was petrified. I was like, what the? And then when
she's like, show him what you can do with your hands. And then he starts
cold dead hands. And he just starts.
Then he
busting
goes
out the piano.
full maestro on the piano. It was just like, what the hell? But
and then she's just letting it slide. She was like, I wanted to brawl, but you know what? This is okay. I wasn't specific enough, so you gotta let him pop off because he did. He popped off.
He did.
Even the biker with the neck that should not exist.
Yeah,
was dancing and stuff. So they ended up being homies. But that was probably my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah.
And the part with Wednesday's death stare is easily probably the most scariest animated death stare I've ever seen in my entire life.
That and when she read the chick's mind.
Yeah.
In the dressing room of
some paranormal type stuff.
Yeah, it was a little creepy, not gonna lie, but it was actually kind of funny.
That little girl deserved it. She was about to roast and talk some shit.
She did. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, the only reason why the villain made sense in this film was the fact that he was...
Aren't you going to ask me what my favorite part was?
I thought we just mutually agreed that was the best part. Okay, what is your favorite part?
Unbelievable, guys. You know how long I've been waiting for this.
Okay.
Jesus.
What is your favorite part?
Thank you. None. No, I'm just kidding.
That's all, folks.
No, my favorite part of the movie is actually a tie between two different scenes. The first one is when Pugsley blew up the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I believe that was in the trailer too.
It was, which I was like, I even told Ryan, I was like, oh, this is it. This is gonna be good. But even that was kind of underwhelming, to be honest.
I thought he was gonna make like a Mount Rushmore with them on the Grand Canyon, but he just decided to blow it up.
Yeah, but it made it into a symphony apparently. Yeah. But no, my other favorite part was when Wednesday had Pugsley's voodoo doll and made him made him do the dance on Niagara Falls. That was pretty funny too.
Yes. One thing in this, I mean, they already hinted at a third one where they
did they?
Yeah, where he's like, next stop, Addams Family sees the world.
Yeah, but
vacation.
Yeah, but they did it in the end credit scene, I thought.
Yeah, but or more like as the credits were rolling, the little stuff, the funny stuff they do.
Yeah, that's true.
I felt like that could be. I think they definitely were setting up for a third one. Because even though I said I didn't really like this one, if they do a third one, I'm going to watch it. Why? Because it's the Addams Family, and everyone likes the Addams Family.
Yeah.
It's like a rule of life.
It's very hard not to like the original Addams Family.
You don't watch the Addams Family for the plot. You don't watch it for the plot. You watch it to see what crazy shit they're going to do while the plot is also happening.
Yeah, that's true.
The Addams Family are the characters in a video game that just don't do the main quest. They only do the side quests. It's like they're playing GTA and they just don't play the game. They just fuck around and do whatever they want. That's right. Which is what people do in that game anyways. That's the Addams Family. That's what they'll do.
You're not wrong, but I mean...
But even the stuff they were doing was nothing crazy. The movie was definitely soul-focused on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I had no issues with that. Wednesday's probably... I mean, she deserves it. She's the best Addams Family character outside of the Hand and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it was very, very good. But no, what were you saying before I interrupted you about my favorite
Oh
scene?
yes, the villain.
Yeah,
Nah. I mean, did you even think this movie really needed a villain?
not really. Like, I mean, it it was to the point where we didn't really need.
I think
It'd
it.
be nice to have a villain, but we didn't really need a villain. You know what I mean?
I think it would have been better if it was just Addams Family vacation and
Yeah,
they just went over the United States, tearing shit up, and then just leave. And for some reason, don't get in trouble. But
yeah,
that's what I kind of expected it to be, and that's kind of what I wanted it really to be. I felt like the villain was a little anticlimactic. I mean, at the end, they turned him into like a chicken, cow, bat. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
yeah. Goat thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was very interesting. But
yeah.
my thing though is that the fact that the final like boss fight at
It was
the
like
end
Godzilla, King Kong, but animated with the
with the with
octopus.
the with the with the evil scientist goat chicken cow thing against the against the uncle that turned into a full-fledged octopus.
It was essentially kind of her creation, which she did to her uncle that she didn't know, against like the Mad Doctor, the villain's his own creation that just happened, and that's what it kind of was. Uh,
And the granny throwing a party at the end.
yeah,
The
freaking Rager. I would have went
rager,
to that
yeah.
party. That shit looked like fun.
That looked pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Even the house was like party. I was like, Jesus.
It's like, dang, the $500 entry fee.
Yeah,
Like,
who
what
the
kind of party is this?
who the hell would pay $500?
We're actually curious. We want to know who would pay $500 to go to a party. Let us know in the
Now,
comments
if
section.
it's like $500 for a group, okay,
But how many is in said group?
like $500 each.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's like horror nights,
But
you know.
yeah, which I still will not go to.
Yeah, we'll get them to go, guys.
No, we won't. But we just wanted to give you this little mini episode because it's Halloween season, it's spooky season.
We wanted to complain and talk about it.
That and we wanted to do like a Halloween themed movie in here. If you want us to see like the Michael Myers movie and rate it
No,
or
no, no,
anything
no, no.
like
If you
that.
guys want us, no. We're seeing the Michael Myers movie.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm forcing him to go, guys. Remember in his intro video where he doesn't like scary movies? Too damn bad. He's going. You can have your hat and your eyes closed the whole time. We're going.
It's like Tina from Bob's Burgers. I'm just in my head. I'm like, but but yeah, no,
How would you rate the movie?
um, honestly, it's gonna be, guys. I'm letting you know now. This is gonna be one of my lowest rating movies on
Probably
that
the year.
that we've done so far. For me, it was a meh. Like it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was meh. Like it exists.
It exists. I allow it.
But no, it's not like it was all bad. There was funny moments in it. The beginning grabbed your attention immediately. The character development was great. Um, it's just the ending and how the movie progressed was like not doing it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I give it a solid meh as well. I went in there trying not to compare it to the first one,
But
and I'm still not. But
it's honestly hard not to though.
yeah, like I said, the
It
plot was I didn't like that at all. I didn't think it was good. You kind of knew how it was gonna go without even seeing the full movie. Like 20 minutes in, you already know what's gonna happen. She's gonna leave. She's gonna go there. Guy's gonna be fucking crazy, and then they're all gonna be fine at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Which is okay because it's a kids movie.
yeah,
However, to my point earlier, if they just instead they should have just did an Addams Family road trip and just did a bunch of crazy shit, and then I don't know, end with them getting arrested. No, I'm just kidding. No,
who's gonna arrest the Addams Family?
Yeah, they're
Be
gonna
honest.
they're gonna get out, but yeah, like just do a bunch of crazy shit, and then maybe have like the police like chasing them throughout the whole thing. Meanwhile, they're still doing their crazy stuff. They're having an funny vacation.
Yeah,
I think that would have been more enjoyable.
That would be funny.
And then the main villain would have been like just one crazy ass cop that's like, "I'm gonna get you," and then they're just like, they don't even.
I'm gonna get you, Addams Family.
And they don't even know his name or anything. They didn't bother to remember his name.
Yeah, it was like okay. They're like, does anybody remember who his name is?
Yeah. Basically, what in my
that was
opinion,
a terrible impression of the dad, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
Basically, all the Addams Family needs is just a minor plot, and then they just do whatever the hell they want. That's kind of how the first one was. The blonde chick, she was a bad guy, essentially, trying to
get him out the
overpriced,
neighborhood.
Get him out so that she can open up the houses and sell them overpriced as hell because of the nice area. But she really wasn't like a significant character. Like it was more of them just fucking around.
Yeah.
And her just being like the responsible one, essentially. And that's what, in my opinion, that's what makes the Addams Family good, is a villain that's not too important and you focus primarily on the Addams Family and them doing crazy shit. And that's a good movie. This one, they hammered home a little bit too much on the bad guy. They chose Wednesday, who obviously looks exactly like her mother, essentially.
Which made no sense to
me. To wonder if she's adopted.
Yeah, like
when all she had to do was look in the mirror.
Literally look in the mirror, like you're an exact like replication of your mom. Like,
yeah, I think they could have hammered harder on her own independence.
Yeah,
it could have been like she's trying to be independent and do her own thing while they're also doing a family road trip. And then the police and stuff come in to chase them throughout the states. And then that's when she realizes that like her family's pretty great. That's really what it could have been, and that's what I would have liked it to be.
Which we
hire me for the third one. I'll take care of it.
Oh jeez. But we all were there when we were teenagers. We had our rebellious years and everything like that, where we didn't want to hang out with our parents.
Yeah, I mean Wednesday understands that she's not she's not a normal kid, that she's better than everyone, and damn right she is.
She needs to find out who she is and what kind of person she's striving to be in the world.
Yeah, they kind of added that into the film, and then they just like threw it in the dumpster, and it was done. Like they gave us a moment where she's like, "Who am I?" Snoop Dogg was like, "You gotta find out what you gotta be," and then she was like, yeah, and then it was like, boom, it's over. Now back to the villain who shouldn't have been existing anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, we here at Nerds Got Words, we want to convey the message of where you are your own person. You are accepted into the world, no matter who you are. And that's what I think that they were trying to convey, the message of this in the movie. And I mean, it took it saying to say
like
it,
a minion or something.
Yeah, like you through all that hair, you don't like understand what he's doing, but once he starts singing, you understand him clearly.
Yeah, once he gets the mic past the hair, Snoop Dogg comes out.
I will never understand that. but anyway,
solid meh. Could it have been better? Yes. Was it bad in any way? No. It was, I mean, if you want just a chill movie, honestly, if you were probably intoxicated, high or drunk, it probably would have been way better. But sober, it was okay. It was meh. And
we don't condone the use of drugs or alcohol on the channel, but
we don't.
If you want to use it, that's your prerogative.
Oh shit, we don't? Little did I thought we were gonna do like a drunk skit.
Oh my god.
In the future. Little did I know. Anyways.
We're trying to keep this PG.
Oh yeah, Drugs only for the movies.
Oh god. Anyway, yeah, thanks for listening to our review of the Addams Family. We try to keep this.
There was no script, and after this video, you'll kind of see why I try and write up a script, because we were all over the place while also being pretty organized. But with the script, it would have been more organized, but less. Well, I was gonna say less natural, but it's natural anyways because we just like to talk.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, if you like this, then let us know. If you want us to have a script, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, well, really for our scripts, all I'm doing is putting guidance questions to help progressively move the conversation because, like we say over and over, and just like you have probably seen multiple times, we can rant about anything for an hour of the podcast.
Yeah.
But I want to get through the movie. So, Adam's official rating, Addams Family, a solid meh.
Yeah.
Not good, not bad.
Just meh.
A decent watch. I didn't feel like I wasted my money. However, the plot was not there for me, at least.
No, not really. But I will say this though. The only good part about this movie, I won.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about, we play this game at the end of the movie, Ryan and I do, of whose name pops up more, mine or his. I won.
Yeah, we originally came up with this idea because of Marvel movies. You just sit there until the end credit scene comes, and being on your phone is something to do. However, Nick, Nicholas, Ryan, their names are pretty common. Our names are pretty common, so it's fun to see how many of Ryan's and Nick's there are within a film.
Yeah.
And at the end of the film, whoever has the most, we count as officially winning the movie. It's just something to get you excited about.
Yeah, exactly. Today I won. Next movie he might win.
Yeah, it keeps things fun.
Yeah,
something to do. And sometimes people just join us. They'll be like, "There's an Anthony." I'm like, shut the hell up, Anthony.
Cares, Anthony?
Yeah, you're not playing. I won. I had 7. Shut up, Anthony. You're not playing. I won with 5. It's fun. It's something to do. Anyways, thank you guys for listening in, and remember.
Oh, I'm doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking set that up perfectly, and you were just holding your water.
I don't know. The last time you messed it up, so all right.
Hey.
But anyway, you can be nerds about anything, but we're nerds about everything. Have a happy Halloween, guys and girls.
Try and do something fun with this pandemic. Stay safe, but also try and have fun.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Later.